Welcome to another edition of Law Dog 910, coming to you from Northeast Florida. Now, growing up as a teenager, I was fortunate enough that I spent most of my weekends boating and water skiing. And I have to tell you, water skiing is a great sport to spend quality time with friends and family. Now, as an adult, I do a lot less boating and water skiing, but I am this weekend. So I decided to throw together this quick video where I would provide tips and tricks for anyone new to the sport of water skiing who wants to learn more. Now, I'm gonna do my best to keep this video short. Now, let's go have some fun. Now, to get started, you're gonna need some basics, like a venue, a location, a body of water. Excuse the thunder, we have typical Florida thunderstorm coming. Now, for this weekend, we're using a 21-foot Sea Ray with an inboard engine, which has plenty of horsepower to pull kids on water skis, but I'm not so sure about adults. You're gonna need one of these, a life jacket, preferably a U.S. Coast Guard approved life jacket, because if you're water skiing and you have a nasty fall and you knock yourself out, and I've seen it happen, you're gonna sink like a rock unless you have one of these on. You're gonna need one of these, a ski rope, preferably one that's not tangled with a decent handle. Typical ski rope length is anywhere from 45 to 85 feet long. Then of course you're gonna need these, some water skis. Now, like many things in life, you can spend very little or a small fortune on water skis. It all boils down to quality. I would classify these water skis as El Cheapo because I don't have a sponsor for this video. And then finally, you're gonna need one of these, a driver, a boat captain, someone you can trust. Now, the people I'm hanging out with this weekend are extremely lucky because not only do they get to hang out with a internationally known, world-class, world-known YouTube celebrity, that's me, but they also get to benefit from my decades of experience of driving different boats right here on the St. Johns River. And by the way, this video is being shot on the St. Johns River just south of Jacksonville. And I take my role as boat driver very seriously because there's a lot you need to keep track of. You need to monitor the people you're pulling. You need to keep an eye on your passengers and make sure they're not doing anything stupid. You need to monitor your engine and your propeller. You don't want to run over your own ski rope or strike a swimmer. And you always need to be on the lookout for other boat traffic. Here comes the rain, typical Florida afternoon. Also, in some cases, you need to look out for the Florida Marine Patrol. Which reminds me, everyone knows beer and boating go hand in hand. But what you don't want is a blind, drunk, blitzed boat driver, because chances are things will end very badly. Well, in between these takes, the sky opened up and I got soaked. Now, I'm being gracious this weekend and I'm not charging this crew for my boat driving services. I should, but I'm not. That said, in the spirit of the tipping culture that's taking over the country, I will be accepting hefty gratuities. Okay, let's talk hand signals and communication, which is very important. I know in the past, I've been the water skier trying to communicate to the boat driver and we can't communicate and it's very frustrating. If you're the water skier communicating with the driver, there's some universal hand signals you should know. For example, if you want to speed up, you just give a thumbs up. Slow down, thumbs down. If you want to end the ride, you can either do the slashing of the throat or the tapping on the top of the head. There are more advanced signals, but we're not going to cover it in this video. Now, if you have a new skier who's apprehensive about getting in the water, there's some dry land exercises you can do. For example, this skier is sitting down in the grass with skis on. You take the tension out of the rope and they slowly stand up and make sure they have good posture with their knees bent, arms straight, shoulders back.
Hot dog, we're on. Dude, we're on.
Oh. Now I want to talk about if you're the driver and pulling a skier. Now, symmetry is everything. When you start off, you want the skier directly behind the boat and the rope straight. And you do so by taking the tension out of the rope. And you want to do that with making small adjustments. And you can do that by putting your boat in gear, back to neutral, putting it in gear, back to neutral, slowly. Allow me to demonstrate. Small adjustments. Then when you have the tension out of the rope and the skier's arms are straight, ski tips are up and they're ready, they're going to say go or hit it. You then want to apply full power in a smooth way. You don't want to jerk it, but smooth. And then once they pop up out of the water, you can back off the throttle. A new skier only needs to go about 18 to 22 miles per hour. Let me demonstrate.
All right, now that we've gone over the basics, time to hit the water.
Look alive, people. Are you videoing me? no weekend is complete without fireworks.
Well, it's been a fun weekend. Oh, and I suspect a very profitable one. Typical of this crew. Time to wrap this video up. Remember, life is better chasing waves and on water skis. This is Law Dog 910, and I will see you on the next one.